All right, my people, I'm coming once again this very afternoon. Now, we are going to talk briefly about the latest, the new development on the transfer world. The news is coming quickly. Today is Saturday, and the news that are coming up are coming very fast. We're going to talk about Casado. We're going to talk about Andre of Fluminense. We're going to talk about Kane. We're going to talk about Hojland. In fact, the news are coming so far. We have a lot to talk about here this afternoon. Edison Cavani, Bruno Guimaraes. We're going to talk about LA Galaxy. So just stay tuned. In the next 5-10 minutes, we have a lot to discuss this afternoon. Just as the news are coming up, we'll be updating you every minute, every second. Quickly, let's begin with Andre Trinidad. Yes, according to sources, the Portuguese agent of Andrew is in process of talking to Jorge Mendes. He wants to talk to Jorge Mendes regarding a transfer of Andre to the EPL, to the Premier League. His agent is working to meet with Jorge Mendes. We already know who Jorge Mendes is. In order to secure a move for his client to the EPL. Yes, and as it stands right now, he has been linked with Chelsea. The player Trinidad has been linked with Chelsea. He's been linked to Chelsea so far. The only Premier League club that the player has been linked with so far is Chelsea. The reason being that as Casado move is delaying, Chelsea are looking at other options available. Right now, one name that is popping up again is Andre Trinidad. Yes, I hope I'm getting the name correct. Andre Trinidad. He is being linked to Chelsea right now. His agent is in talks with Jorge Mendes to see how they can start talking to Premier League clubs. And the only club in EPL or in England that they are looking at, they are focusing on now is Chelsea. Because of the situation regarding Casado. We know very well Casado right now, the player himself is not very happy with Brighton. He really wants to secure the move to Chelsea. And so right now, Casado, according to sources, has requested that his agent go meet with Brighton. His agent should meet with Brighton to discuss through the issues. If they will have to reduce the price, the asking fee of 100 million that Brighton is asking for, they want to see whether they can persuade Brighton to reduce the price so that the deal can go through with Chelsea. Right now, the player is getting frustrated. Casado is really getting frustrated. And the preseason is getting to the stage where he feels like it's time for him to blend with the team that he's going to be playing with next season. He wants to have a stable mind, and he's getting frustrated right now. So he's asking his agent to meet with Brighton to see how they can persuade Brighton to reduce the asking fee of £100 million. £100 million. Now, next we move to Manchester United. It is in the news this morning that Manchester United have improved their bid. They've improved their bid to Atlanta during a direct talk yesterday in an attempt to secure the deal for Hojland. Yes, Manchester United improved their bid to Atlanta during the direct talk yesterday in an attempt to secure the deal for Hojland. Now it's about 60 million package according to the news, according to our sources. It's about 60 million in all, 60 million euros package. The player wants the move. The player himself wants the move. That's Rasmus Hojland. He wants to move to where? Manchester United. He wants to move to Manchester United from Atlanta. He's a Danish international. I'm talking about the Danish international Rasmus Hojland. He really wants to move to Manchester United. Next, I want to ask you before I continue, can Mbappe perform best in any of the EPL clubs? Do you think if Mbappe should move today to EPL, that's the Premier League, do you think that he can perform to his best as he's doing currently in PSG? There are records of more talented players or established players or good players that came to the EPL but failed to perform to their best. Looking at the pace of the EPL, the tenacity, the intensity, the speed, can Mbappe perform in the EPL? Should any club in England today sign Kylian Mbappe? Can he perform to his best level? Don't forget, the league in France is not as the league in UK, in England. The league in UK, we all know that you need strength, you need speed. Can he perform in EPL? And which club in UK do you think Kylian Mbappe can perform in? I want to see your comments. Like this video, send us your comments, like the video, click on the notification bell so that anytime we update, you'll be the first to get the news. It's very important. Anytime we update, you'll be the first to get the news. Click on that notification bell, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are just new, we are now beginning. As you can see, many of our things are not yet set. We are still struggling to get things done the way it's supposed to be. Please bear with us. Whenever we make a mistake, we'll be correcting it along the line. But we want to subscribe to the channel, share the video, help us to spread the news, please. We depend on you to support us in your own small way. The only way you can help us and support us is by liking the video, by subscribing to the channel, by sending us your comment. All right, the next now is Edison Cavani. Edison Cavani, as we know, will sign an 18-month contract at Boca. Edison Cavani will sign a new 18-month contract at Boca in the coming days. The deal is already done. The deal is done. The deal is, according to the news from TYC Sports. According to the news from TYC Sports, Edison Cavani will sign a new deal of 18 months. Will sign a contract of 18 months with Club Boca. That is already confirmed. Here we go. It's a done deal. Now the next we have here is Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, yes, from Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes, according to sources, he was talking about his new contract and he says, there is no news. I want to stay, so let's see. There is no news of any contract from any other club. He's willing and determined to continue his footballing career right now in Newcastle. He said there is no news and he's determined to stay put in Newcastle. Our source is Lee Ryder. That is our sources. That's the news coming from Lee Ryder. He wants to stay and continue next season in Newcastle. Now moving on to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich and Tottenham. For some time now, we know they've been working on a deal for Harry Kane. They've been working on a deal for Harry Kane. All the negotiations, the first deal that they submitted was rejected by Tottenham. Now they were supposed to meet. They were supposed to meet and have a concrete discussion. That is, Bayern officials and Daniel Levy were supposed to meet earlier this week, but that meeting was postponed to next week again. That meeting was postponed next week. But according to sources, the meeting that was rescheduled, the meeting was rescheduled by Daniel Levy regarding Harry Kane. But Bayern Munich is very confident. They are very optimistic about signing of Harry Kane. They are very, very optimistic about signing of Harry Kane. For them, he is their most priority in this season, and they are going to be working hard. Once the meeting comes on, they will try to negotiate their best to get Harry Kane to Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich fans, be ready. Harry Kane will soon be in the Allianz Arena. Now moving on quickly to our last but not the least update right now is our LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy, the MLS club. LA Galaxy are closing in on Mayo Yoshida. They are closing in on Mayo Yoshida. Yes, they are closing in on getting a deal for him right now. He's set to join MLS side as free agent. He's set to join as free agent. Verbal agreement was already reached, and deal could be completed next week. The deal will be completed next week. So please, like I said earlier on, subscribe to the channel. We are still new. Send us your comments, send us your your likes. Click on the like button, send us your comments, and subscribe to the channel. We'll be coming your way again, maybe one more video later in the night. Bye for now.